Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It has been so long since I filmed a video, yet here I am again, and I just want to start off with a makeup tutorial that I go to when I do wear makeup. And first off, I like to start off with the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream, and actually my friend Barbara recommended this to me, and it is a bit pricey, but honestly I think it's totally worth it. A little goes a long way, and it honestly really helped my skin, especially my stress-induced eczema that I think I have, especially around my legs and my neck. And it's just honestly so moisturizing, and it works really well for my skin. Next, I am showing basically everything that I use is in that makeup bag. So the second thing that I use is the Aveeno face sunscreen, and it is in SPF 60. I actually been doing some research on what the best sunscreen is in terms of that it won't leave a white cast because I've had an unfortunate incident with that. But anyways, as you can see that it doesn't leave a white cast, and it just blends into the skin so well. Plus it doesn't have that super strong sunscreen smell, which I personally do like, but it's just like an FYI. Especially it's pretty good to know, since it's a face sunscreen, it'll be like lingering around your nose all day. Next, I'm going to be going into the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, and this is the, not the sample version, but basically the travel size version, and I honestly just picked it up because I wanted to try it, and so far I really like it. I really like the texture, and I just love how it smooths around my pores, especially my nose, and honestly that's the only place where I put it. It's just around under my eyes and on my nose, basically where I would normally crease or where I have, kind of extra texture, I would put on top. Next, I would go in with some lip balm, and here I'm using my all-time favorite, which is the Smith's Rosebud Salve, and I normally use the one in the metal tin, but this time I got the one in the squeezy tube because it's just easier to apply. And I like to put that on before anything else that comes next because I like to let it soak in. Next, I'm going to be using the Nars Skin Tint Foundation, and it's in the shade Gronlin, I think that's how you pronounce it, and I had to get this. Well, I just got this maybe like a month ago or so, and so color matching was kind of difficult because of the pandemic, obviously. So we just kind of went with our best guess, but honestly I think the match is so good. It matches and blends in with my skin so well, and I think the skin tints overall are just more forgiving, and so I definitely wanted something lightweight, especially because it's so hot here, and it's still the summertime. And you always want to make sure to blend down your neck so that way you don't have a weird contrast between your face and your neck. And then moving on, I like to do my brows, and here I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow definer, and lately I've just been following my natural brow shape and then just kind of enhancing the arch that I have, but is pretty non-existent when it's bare. And I just like to do light short strokes towards maybe 2/3 of my brow, and then with the brush or the spoolie I like to blend it in more towards the front so that way it has a nice gradient effect. Next, I'm going in with the Benefit Gimme Brow, and here I'm just using it to kind of set my brows and kind of manipulate the brow hairs. And I definitely like to wipe off the excess every time because I think just out of the tube it's way too heavy on the brow. So I just wipe off the excess and then kind of brush through my brows and get the shape that I want, as well as adding a little bit more texture and color to my brows. Next, I'll be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel, and as you can see, the label is pretty much scratched off. But here, I'm just kind of using it as an extra security to brush up my hairs and make sure that it is set in place. And I honestly really like this gel, as you can tell by the packaging. I use it every time I set my brows, and I haven't used anything since. Next, I'm going to be going in with the Nars Creamy Concealer in the shade Custard, and as you can notice, a trend, I normally buy the mini versions or the travel versions because I don't wear makeup that often, and I figured that it'd be a cheaper way to buy makeup. And I normally just put 2 dots under my eyes and just blend it out with my fingers, which is another thing that I've been trying to do, is just kind of avoid brushes when I can, just because it's just easier to use my fingers and I can just do it on the go. But I absolutely love this concealer. It's my first time using this concealer and it just blends so well. And fun fact, it's another recommendation from Barbara. And if I need to, I'll put just a little bit more extra just right at the corner of my eyes, because that's where I have the most darkness in the dark circles. And next I'll be going in with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, which is also the mini version, and here I'm using this Morphe brush to just set under the eyes. And I knew that was going to happen, but I usually just kind of tap it into the lid and then use my brush and kind of just tap off the excess and then set right under the eyes. And that's where I mainly focus it on, is just under the eyes and my nose bridge, because when I wear sunglasses or glasses, it tends to smudge, so I tend to put a little extra there just so it can prevent it as much as possible. And here I'm just tapping whatever's left over on the brush all over the face, and I like to keep it very light because I like to keep that glow from the skin tint. And then here I'm using the Brow Wiz pencil in dark brown, and I'm actually using this as a liner for now because I find that it obviously stays on longer than an eyeshadow, and I don't have a brown eyeliner for now, so I'm just using this as of now. And I like to make a small wing and kind of just going up to a third on my eye, because I kind of just like to keep it very short and kind of subtle. Next, I'm going to go with this angled brush, and I'm going to blend out the eyeliner in order to diffuse the harsh lines and just create a more softer effect. Next is mascara, and here I'm using the Maybelline Falsies waterproof mascara, and I've been using this for years and it's still my all-time favorite, and I always use the waterproof version because it's the only kind of mascara that will keep my lashes up. But I absolutely love how it just creates so much volume and length on my lashes, as you can already see right now, and I'll be showing you guys a close-up of the difference. Next, we're going in with the M Cosmetics Moonbeam highlighter, and I'm showing you my Sailor Moon moment. I swear every time I open this highlighter, it makes me feel like I'm going to transform into Sailor Moon. But anyways, I'm just going to take the little puff that comes with it and just dab it on the high points of my cheeks as well as my brows. and I have been looking all over for the perfect highlighter, and I think this is the one because lately I've been looking for something that gives a more subtle glow or kind of like a glow from within, and I absolutely love the texture and the color is just really beautiful. Next, I'm using the Cosmetics blush serum, and this is another one of my favorites. Lately I've been doing kind of like a more sun-kissed style blush where I'll put it on the bridge of my nose and right on the middle of my face, and it looks like a lot now, but trust me, once you blend it in, it blends in so beautifully into the skin. And I love how it's a serum texture, so it really gives that glow from within kind of look and almost kind of gives like a glass skin effect. Also, this shade is in Rose Milk. So out of these 3 lip products, I ended up using the Cosmetics lip cushion in the shade Magic Hour, and I just love this product. It honestly feels like a very wet but lightweight lip balm, if that makes sense. But the texture is so beautiful, and it honestly does moisturize my lip. And I wanted to add a little bit more shine, so I ended up going in with the Fenty Gloss Balm in Fenty Glow, and honestly these colors blend in so well together. I think it's a really good combo, and this is another one of my top favorite products. If you've seen my previous videos, you know that I've been using this for quite some time. And that is the completed look. This is the makeup look that I would normally wear if I do end up wearing makeup. It's just super simple, glowy, and really quick to do. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you. Bye.